The administration of an estate is governed by Section 46 of the Administration of Estates Act 1925, as amended, but the most important thing to remember is the fact that one follows the bloodline. To give you an example, imagine if someone in your father's family has passed away and your father is no longer alive. It is you and your brothers and sisters who would continue your father's bloodline, so it would be you and your siblings who would share his part of the inheritance. Your mother, however, would not inherit because she is not part of the same bloodline. In a word, yes. In simple terms, the order of entitlement is as follows: the civil partner, husband or wife, then children, grandchildren, etc., then brothers and sisters of the whole blood or their issue, then brothers and sisters of the half-blood and their issue, then grandparents. If there are no grandparents, then you go to uncles and aunts of the whole blood or their issue, which would be the cousins, and then uncles and aunts of the half-blood and their issue, so half-blood cousins. We only look for the next category down once we've established there is no one of a particular group. So for example, we won't look to brothers and sisters until we've established there are no parents. Similarly, we won't look to uncles and aunts until we've established there are no grandparents. It's worth noting that in England and Wales, the furthest removed one can inherit are half-blood cousins or their descendants. A half-blood is someone who shares only one common ancestor. So, for example, if your mother had children with someone other than your father, they would be your half-blood siblings. This is different from stepbrothers and sisters, where there is no blood relationship, as there is no common parent. Stepbrothers and sisters are not entitled to inherit. So using the example that you have a half-sibling through your mother's side, and you're inheriting through your mother's side of the family, then you all will inherit. However, if you're inheriting through your father's side of the family, only you will inherit, together with any other children that your father may have, and your half-siblings on your mother's side won't be entitled. It's extremely important to inform us if anyone has been adopted into or out of your family. Once somebody is adopted into the family, they become a full part of that family and inherit all those rights. However, if somebody is adopted out of the family, then they lose all the rights of their birth family. No, people receive different amounts according to which part of the family they belong to and how many siblings they have to share it with. Let's say someone in your mother's family has passed away, leaving an estate of £30,000. Your mother has two brothers, so the £30,000 is divided equally between them. Your mother and one of her brothers receive £10,000 each, but her other brother has died, so his £10,000 passes down to his four children, who each receive £2,500. When we look for cousins, we look at both the mother's and the father's sides of the family. These are referred to as the maternal or mat side and paternal pat side. Often, the only linking relationship between cousins on both sides of the family will be the mother and the father of the deceased. It is important to remember that in England and Wales, the estate is shared equally between all the uncles and aunts on both sides, no matter how many there are on either side. The estate is not divided equally between the maternal and paternal side. So I hope you have a clear understanding of who's entitled to inherit and why. But if you have any further questions and the answers aren't on our website, then please feel free to give us a call and I'm sure we'll be able to help.